The locals call it the trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him. Please. Greetings, Adele.
Pardon me for disturbing you, Mitt.
If you want to pray, unless...
No, I'm not.
Amadella.
I need to talk to you.
Unless he...
What actually happened to it?
They were attacked. If the surgeon was hit...
I'm sorry. Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Burgov. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while, but it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I actually know a bit about medicine.
Really? You don't really look the part.
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Rattay, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
The second toll for Hans.
Everyone to me. You there?
Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. So, last time we was here, it took me forever to try and get around it. But now that we here, it ain't gonna take that long. Had to get a little rest and come back. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is part of, I don't know. I believe it's part 7. And we're gonna get it right. Now we're looking for the medicine to save this guy, but we doing it differently now, you know, so. All is well, man. Hope y'all doing well. Make sure that you do what you supposed to do this rising. You know what I'm saying? In this day, that could benefit you for tomorrow, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. KP out the 9. I gotta come through with the motivation, but I don't like to speak too much, especially during these. You know, this is gameplays, man. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hush up and let y'all pay attention to what's going on. Like I said, we gotta find the medicine.
Hanging around here, friend.
We gotta find the medicine to save the dude. So
What was that sound? What happened here? Hmm? What's going on here?
What the? You're not permitted to be here.
Peace on.
Halt!
You? What in God's name are you
The
doing?
pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
I surrender. Enough.
Felt like for now.
Look,
What are you talking?
we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spit at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a... Oh,
All right then.
You?
That's that. And now off
in
you
God's name
go.
are you
I'm
doing
watching
here?
you. You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
I'm trying to do it, y'all. They keep trying to block us. Why they doing it to us?
How's he doing?
Over there.
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
How does it look?
Not very good. If you really want to help us, you'd better hurry.
brought me with you. What do you need?
What if my soul...
Of course, son. Or take the path. It will improve. And you, if come find...
So, are you...
Indeed.
Never mind.
May the...
What's the matter?
Because of that damn blacksmith. And the lock on my spice chest is stuck. How am I to bake gingerbread?
Can I help you some?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how.
I know how to do it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another...
What was Lord Zenning's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Greetings. Greetings to you too.
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it will go bad on me
What was
soon.
Lord Zenning's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Christ.
No, please.
The third toll. I better get moving.
permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you'll pay up.
Look,
What are you talking?
look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No?
They're really good in... Well, this yard at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a right fool of me.
Ah, that's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye.
All right, then. Aye. Someone should keep watch over the body.
Benny's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Excuse me.
What about the... Shh. Let's see...
No, that looks like it's stolen. I won't buy that from...
What about those lockpicks? Shh. Let's see...
It's just that my husband takes ages to get anything done.
Yeah, maybe next time.
What about those... Shh.
Suit yourself.
He'd fight a bear for you.
True enough. Don't go giving him any ideas, though.
The fourth bell.
How can I help?
What?
No. That looks like it's...
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah. The place by off the stream.
What's that noise?
God be with you.
I was told to come.
Nice time?
No.
Ah. I got the... But there's...
I could...
You could. Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed. Sharpen it and bring it back to me.
Sure thing. Here it is.
You haven't made much effort with it.
Ah.
Get on with it, though. It's hold... Farewell, my friend.
That's one sharp blade.
I should be going.
Here it is.
Sharp without your...
And... Isn't he always?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You don't...
No. Such matters ain't my... A fella has to know his place in this world. Like my old pa.
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell, my friend. Praise the Lord. Oh.
It was nice.
Hey, Wojtek. We've still got work to do.
Can't you see I'm
I ain't seen you.
Aye. I'm new here.
It's great to have some new lads.
Oh, aye. Henry, I wouldn't want to
Me neither. But all I care about is...
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with
Are you also...
Sure. Me and Wojtek are helping. And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your...
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission?
You should thank me for not saying what you're really doing here. And now come and give me a hand.
That's just great.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
So I got what I need.
It's in the cap.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go in with me and you're helping me. What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this.
I'm sorry.
3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it.
Good day.
But no.
Greetings to you, friend.
After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
It happens. Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
Ah, damn. Greetings, Adela.
Watch out on the
How's it
right,
going?
Yannick.
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
Everyone to me. You there. Quick. Over there. I...
Damn it.
Everyone to me. You there. No, please. Quick. Over there. Quick. Over there. Watch out on the right, Yannick.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still in a fever.
Where's that blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
What's the matter?
Because of the lock on our mat.
But the blacksmith...
I know he is.
Blacksmith?
Uh-huh.
Can I help you?
No.
Sure, as it happened.
It's in the...
Yeah, but I'm...
Never... What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no.
Excuse me.
After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Boy! Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him God's truth.
The third toll. I better get moving.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Was that you? Ah, never mind then.
Hang on. Where's that ginger? Hell gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny Dork who took it.
Fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a...
Sir,
You? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a...
I know...
How?
One vagabond.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here. You know.
But, now... Oh.
You're not meant to be here. Surrender at once. I said surrender.
Don't gobble everything, fella. I'm coming.
It was you!
Ah!
Ah!
Greetings, Adela.
No,
How's he doing?
please.
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't know.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
How does it...
Not very good.
Watch out on the right, Yannick.
funny! Eh? I must be mad. To hell with it. Sakura! Hold!
Gotcha, fella!
Greetings, Bella. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
No,
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
What's the matter?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here if the lock on my spice chest is... How am I to...
Can I help you, sir?
No, unless you...
Sure. As it happens.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along. What a day. Burnt the roux in the morning, and then the girls were out for venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook Fanker, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui! Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Sir, I want to ask...
You? Christ, first you call...
I know...
How could a...
Sir...
Don't waste my...
Well, books.
Now listen... Oh,
It'll be even better.
The third toll. I better get moving.
What's that?
Huh? I suppose it was nothing.
What is it? Did you drop something?
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine. For Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't?
I don't know...
Thomas.
Well, you...
Why?
I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, don't forget. And you'll still be...
And you too? No. And now...
The fourth bell.
What?
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time. Did I boil it for too long? sixth bell.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until... dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me
of this horse! You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not... so?
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Should have taken it off the fire a bit sooner.
You're not permitted to be here.
Surrender at once!
Stuff your face quick and get back to work.
The 7th bell.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates! My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
Some attack towns, others prefer to abduct the king and intimidate him.
Wenzel der Faule, a lazy, incompetent king who neither wants to rule nor to surrender the privileges the throne provides. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
If anyone's a traitor, it's Sigismund, Lord von Berghoff.
Henry!
That's all right, Lord Capon. Your escort speaks from the heart. I respect that. But the question of traitors is a more complex one. Is not a monarch who neglects his responsibilities to his realm more a traitor than one who wants to put it to rights? Or do you regard your Wenzel as a good king?
Well, King Wenceslas may not be perfect, but at least there was peace while he was on the throne.
That cannot be denied. Entirely. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws...
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here, but...
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
How's life treating you? Not too bad.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious Lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. What do you want, you yokel? Speak!
I'll have a...
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Good day.
Seems you're trying to sell me. You'll have to give me a discount. Let's agree on a price.
Here.
My, thank you, kind.
Thank you, and take care.
So we can't sell all that right now. So let's get ourselves together first.
Greetings to you too.
This property belongs to someone else. This property belongs to someone else.
I'm sorry.
Is there any work around the castle I can help with? Demons?
Quiet! But yes, unfortunately. What?
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to... But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours...
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners. Expect at least...
And I've never seen a real demon, so what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchen. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort. The good news is it's only 3 for now. We have to act quickly.
What did you do?
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, and then simply make sure to get rid... I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as... The question is...
I'd rather not stand against hell itself. Find someone else.
What a shame. But perhaps you...
I've had enough! Give up!
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned! You'll pay...
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're weak. Well, this you a high, and all of a sudden, that girl made a. Oh,
All right then. That's taken care of. Off you go now.
Oh, beg, the one should have. I had a client to speak to.
Yeah.
God, why?
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
The Lord be with you.
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me, you got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck, but you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take, so kindly take a look at him in the stable here, and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
I took a look at...
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nuts.
So I heard.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. Tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
You just using not expecting the hood?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Oh, to make it easier to where he's easier on you, and then like he's more willing to give to you. Like as far as
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
This is sharp enough as it is.
This one is sharpened already.
Thank you kindly. And come again, friend. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
You know, even though, of course, it's to good people, but I'm saying that I just, you know, they have long stories, like, right? He already told me before, I think in my head, like, I think that's a lot, but I mean, honestly, I mean, like I said, I make money. No, I started dating, but
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
that made you feel delayed, and that's
picked him up and didn't
God be
even
with
rob
you.
him.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
English was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Have a good day.
Alright, babes, yeah, and the
Farewell.
plane is good. I'll show you.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
You already done birds. I think that's good. So. Alright, baby, you're welcome. Alright, Mom. Talk to you later, baby.
I'd like to learn a new...
So, why not? I like a longsword, but there's such a hit with the pommel. Would you like me to show you?
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Yeah. It's unlocked.
Back pal.
I was educated. I don't know why I took it so fast. It won't let me. Baby, let me show you something. I'm not finna fucking fight with no app to get no food. I'm finna order something for that door dash real quick. Come on. Come here, you.
Damnation.
My bad, baby.
Damn.
The fuck, man. This shit, please, man.
I got pizza.
Huh?
I got pizza. Go wings, go out.
Thank you, baby. On the not this one. I need to about meet them in the morning and shit. I'm finna stats, all this shit. They didn't let me in with all this bouncing in this bitch. Thank you, baby. They done let me in with all this bouncing and this. Hello, wait a minute, baby. I'm faking pretend.
Christ, pardon me.
I see why they hate me, baby. I ain't one of them men. Fucking with it on fucking KO skin.
Call Evan now.
That's not bad at all.
Hey? Was that you? Oh, never mind then.
Go ahead and go sit down, baby.
If you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law. Hey, you can't walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch! Oh, you're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark.
God bless you. I'm sorry.
Greetings.
If I sin...
Well, you can pay the indulge, or you can take the path of it will improve. Always.
I've sinned, Father.
Your reputation and deeds. Get on the path of repentance, or you should.
I want to repent.
In the clearing near the stream, there is a cross. Barton found God.
What penance do you give me?
Say the Lord's Prayer until this evil...
Well, I better get going then. If that is...
Repent, sinner.
I'd like you to teach...
There's no time for it.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Ave Maria.
Well, should we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schomburg.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. And Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul, and he'd ask me,
Greetings
"So,
to you.
son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hung me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go!
Race with the wind!
Quick! 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 Go!
Ka! Ka!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you man!
This little girl in her room playing her video game or in there doing TikTok. She shoot through the house looking for the brother or the cousin or the uncle or the daddy.
We turn right here.
And all she wanted to do was TikTok and dance. She liked to dance. Her birthday was coming up.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
I said I was just telling everybody what to say with you. He said, I ain't running off. I said, look, I gotta get on the phone with you. I said, Tempo. My boy, okay, so boom movie. Tubi. Y'all need to go check it out, man. That's real. You don't watch Traps on Tubi. What is you doing, man?
Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around the pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again. left here. Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
She didn't want
But now you got that. Bria.
That's nice and all. I'll be glad when we're back at Tusky.
Expecting trouble?
A bit. The journey here was good. And I hope the journey back will be the same. Last time, our whole company was wiped out. This time there's just the two of us. And you're in light gear. I wouldn't want any nasty surprises and tight spots. I'm still responsible for your safety after all.
True. And I see I'm in good hands. We'll sort it out as quickly as possible and then take the shortest route back to Trotsky. I promise.
You're gonna want to focus on the skills. They asking for the top 5. Listen, I put my top 5 over anybody's top 5 in this whole game, bro. My top 5 are scorching top 5.
Perhaps he married off his daughter well.
We already got my star players.
Von Berger was playing the
coming in
second.
second. High number 2.
But kept it quiet from us.
Myra Monkhouse. Boy, if I could ask for a wife, it'd be her. The way she treated Steve, dog, I need that. Number 3, we gotta go with Miss Banks. Who?
This fire sneaker.
I feel like no.
He got another one since he been in jail?
So here.
He restarted his old one.
What
but
now,
it has a
Sir
new name.
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sahan's Capon of Lycra, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berger. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
Great American.
What a
You know what I'm
words.
saying? Great American.
You've got a
Great
sharp tongue sometimes.
Keep getting his own restaurant again, that's good.
But what if he won't
You know what I'm
receive
saying?
us?
He will.
I don't
Just
feel
wait and
that
see.
he's sending it in that type of way.
Right.
I'm gonna say he's not sending it in that type of way because he's a crip.
According to
Come along.
Pushing like a
So
keyway.
Yaramir will
Wack
be here
and
any
his
moment.
ex-girl Jaden, they both said that it was it's a chain that has like a bunch of locations around Southern California, which I didn't know. And
The Lord
he
Jesus
loved it so
Christ
much,
be
and that he
praised.
ended up opening a
Forever and
franchise
ever.
of that chain.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to
Not yet,
parley
what's
with
the
you in the
code?
matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yeremir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. Never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there. So don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Peltor and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork. So if he finds himself at a loose end, at least he'll show you how you're better.
I'll be with you.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
He's got some, but definitely less than he'd like to. That's why we're here.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yeremir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yeremir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yeremir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready.
Let's do it, Mike.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get...
Some sword.
A choice fitting for a... Give me a moment. Well then. Ready?
Smash him, Michael! Smash him,
Fight
Michael!
for us, Michael!
Smash him, Michael!
Take that, you shit!
You're no match for me!
Cut the bullshit and fight! Show your stuff! Glory to the House of Nebach! I've been waiting for you.
Let's see what you're made of. Move on, Burberry.
Fight for us, Michael.
Smash him, Michael.
Oh!
Keep it up, young sir.
I hope nobody gets wounded.
Glory to Nebaco.
Glory to the House of Nebach!
Whack him! Whack him!
Fight for us.
Something myself sometime, if it gets Clara so juiced up.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.